Hey guys, welcome to Choose Your Own Path. Uh, hold out. So today, what we're gonna do is we're making a walking stick. Excuse me, a little bit of a cold. I don't know if you can see that, but right here will be the handle. So we're gonna get rid of this, take off all the barks, and then we're gonna incorporate some skulls. We're gonna put a snake down here. Where are you? Snake down here. Some skulls in here, maybe 4 skulls. Like I said, got to cut off this and this. So, um, kind of cold in here. So the work is going to be through various pictures, okay? And then when it comes up to making the skulls and all that, then I'll record it. So stay tuned.
All right. So with the Arbortech, what I did was I took off those extra chunks. And right now it's standing like that. So this wood is wet. It's very fresh. So what I'm going to be doing is grinding off all of the bark, and then I'm going to bring it in to let it dry for about a week, and then I'll start drawing on it. So I will be using the Kutzall. Again, that's a Kutzall disc right there. Very dangerous. Always use safety. Get yourself some gloves, goggles, ear protection. Have a good tight grip on it. It's not, it's not something you just want to play around with. It is very coarse, so just be careful when you're using these kind of burrs, guys. You can check out the link I'll leave below for it. You can check them out on their burrs for Kutzall and go from there. So that is what we'll be working on, all right? Keep on.
All right, guys. So now we're going to work on the stick. We're going to get the snake out. So I'm just going to show you quickly, and I'll let it run for a bit. But we're going to dig the snake out. So what we're going to be using is the Arbortech. And we're only going to go as deep as the Arbortech can give us, like the depth of this, all right? So we go down. We're just going to cut along the lines. And then from there, we'll just dig it out after. So piece by piece, guys. All right, so this is how I'm gonna have to show you what I'm doing because I can't get any closer, and it's noisy. So hopefully I can edit that out. But again, goggles, safety glasses, earmuffs, gloves. It's all part of the game, guys. Make sure you wear them. Don't get hurt. So it's in our jaw horse, and if I'm yelling, that's because my headphones are on, and it's pretty solid. So we're just going to start off by cutting along the lines. So the snake is out. It's basically wrapped around where we want it to go. Now what we're doing next is we're just cutting lines for the stick. Now what's going to happen is we're going to take all these pieces off, and that will bring the stick down in diameter. And then the snake will leave the width until we kind of carve around it, okay? So that's basically what I do. So I'll just keep on working on this. So I'm going to show you guys why I use the Arbortech, right? Sorry. Now it's a powerhouse. Like you're looking at me going through a lot of wood. There's a good thickness in there. I could go a little bit thicker because this has to be brought down to the nub, to a nub size. So, but you can see how I get inside with the Arbortech by going in and sort of going back and forth, back and forth. I'll do that all the way around till I get the snake out and see how thick I want the snake. I made it a little bit bigger, which is fine because the snakes have a little bit of, you know, they got a big head, short neck, well, body. Sometimes they get a little bit bigger and so on and so forth. So, aren't I pretty? So that's why I do it that way. It's just my style. I don't know what else to tell you. It's just the way I do it. So we'll keep on working on it and see what we can get. Oh, hey, back. Still recording. Okay, so yeah, so now the snake is out, so you can see it's from here. And it comes around and wraps all the way around. There's a little bit of a gap. I don't know why I would do this. I always have this little kind of fold over snake. Gotta remember, this is not supposed to be a big snake because it's on a small stick. It still will be some sort of viper. So it's got the maybe a rattlesnake or something. We'll figure it out. But we still have to thin down this part first in order to start carving the skulls, because then we'll know how big the skulls are going to be compared to the snake. Right now, we're just trying to get the snake to be more level. That's the hard part. It's with the Arbortech, or we use our Kutzall. What we'll figure it out, okay? We'll get back to it. All right, guys, so now we switched over to our burrs. Unfortunately, I don't have a rounded burr from Kutzall's. I have to use a saber tooth, which is fine. Like we said, we use different burrs, but we do use a Kutzall because we are affiliated with them, and until I get a hold of them and buy another one, this is what I'm using. So what I'm going to do with this is, I'll show you here, is with the snake, what I want to do is I want to round off the stick. So I want to get, you know, to a certain width. So I gotta shut that off. So I'll go at it and show you guys.